afternoon. We are here with Coach Smith, head coach of men's basketball here at PVAMU. Coach, how are you?
I'm doing well. And yourself?
I'm great, thanks. So I know last week did not come to the result that you were hoping for, but talk to us a little bit about that game and what sort of the lessons learned are.
Well, it was an exciting game. I think everyone that was there would have to agree on that, and obviously a big rivalry game with Texas Southern. I think that we played the way that we wanted to. Got up to a fast start. I thought we controlled most of the first half and obviously most of the second half. But I think we probably maybe kind of started to celebrate maybe a little too soon. Some people seem to think that maybe we should have turned it up a little bit and played a little faster, but that's debatable. But we didn't. We tried to settle things down a little bit because I thought we started to turn the ball over at a pretty alarming rate. So we kind of slowed it down a little bit to try to regain our composure. And I think that allowed them to maybe to kind of get a little bit of momentum going. So they shot 39 free throws to our 14, which was a big discrepancy. And I thought that was something that was of concern. But it was a real physical game. Two teams playing their hearts out, playing for the bragging rights of the city. But again, we came up a little bit short. But it's a learning experience. We've won 10 in a row, 9 in conference. It's hard to continue a winning streak like that because everyone is gunning for you. So we felt really good about who we are and where we are as a team, and a little bit of a roadblock, but we think we'll get over it and continue to move in a positive direction for these last 8 games of conference.
You talked a lot about last week about what it means to have a winning streak of that length. Talk to us a little bit about what it means to be able to continue even after such a really close, tight loss.
Yeah, it's in life, you're gonna get knocked down sometimes, but you pick yourself up, you dust yourself off, and you keep moving forward, and that's our approach as a team. And we're looking for an 8-game winning streak now. We had a 10 game, so we're looking to finish up with an 8-game with the final 8 games that we have before we go into the postseason. So we feel really good about our team. We have a strong team. We had a bunch of injuries after the Texas Southern game. We got banged up a little bit. 2 of our better players weren't able to finish the game because they got knocked out. But those guys are on the mend now and getting treatment and things like that. So we're hopeful that this next game coming up, which is our most important game against Jackson on Saturday night, that we can kind of pick up the pieces and kind of get back going again.
So speaking of that Jackson State game you have coming up this weekend, this is an away game. Talk to us a little bit about the preparation and travel and being ready to go for that next game.
I mean, the preparation stays the same. We focus on preparation and approach and execution. So I think we got back on the practice floor on yesterday and had a really good practice, and we'll get back out there again today. We watch film, we go over the scouting report of Jackson State. It was a really good team, and they're 6-5. I think they're a better team than what their record indicates, and they're really strong at home. So our preparation will be on point, we feel. The approach, the guys know what we're playing for. We're playing for an opportunity to be a conference champion, which hasn't happened here in over 20 years. Obviously the execution part is something that we can control, by listening and paying attention to the scouting report and what we want to do. So, again, all games are tough this time of year. Teams are playing for seeding, teams are playing for the postseason. They're playing for respect. If they don't have the record that they want to have, and if they feel like they can't make a run for the championship, they're playing for respect. And all 3 of those things are really important. So. We know what's out there ahead of us and what we're playing for, and I think that we're going to finish strong. That's my prediction. I don't predict a lot, but I have a strong feeling that we'll finish really strong with this conference.
Great. So as we finish up, talk to us a little bit about one of the things I've noticed is that you guys do tend to play a fast-paced game. Talk to us about what that means team-wise for you in terms of the way that you keep a game pace.
Well, we want to start fast because I think anything that you do, if you get off to a good start, you got a good chance of having a solid finish if you can sustain it, in the in-between. So we do like to play fast and up-tempo, especially on the defensive side. We like to try to let our defense dictate our offense, create turnovers, so we can get out and run in transition. That's something that's worked for us, and every time we've gotten off to a fast start, it means we usually win the basketball game. Now against Jackson, that's the one game. The first time we played them here, probably about 3 weeks ago, that was probably our slowest start. You know, and we were down by 8 points at halftime. And we had to fight really hard to end up winning that basketball game. So the game plan this weekend is to start fast, move around quickly, really take it to them defensively, and try to get out and run in transitions. And the game was probably our lowest scoring game in conference, and that's what Jackson wants to do. They don't score the ball a lot, but they want to keep you from scoring. So we want to try to get the scores up in the 70s and even higher. And I think if we can do that, it gives us a great chance. But yeah, we start fast. We want to sustain what we're doing, and we want to finish fast and finish strong.
Great. Thanks so much for your time, Coach.
My pleasure.